welcome in, everybody. We're getting set up for more Slay the Princess. I'm interested for what we'll deal with this time around. We saw some interesting stuff last time. We certainly took some routes. You know how it goes. And I'm interested to see what we're gonna get with the game today. Like, I'm very invested in the storyline at this point, even if it is weird as fuck. Damn cabin. Oh, that's all right. What's going on? We're just loading in to Slay the Princess. I was talking about how, like, what we did last time and how I'm invested in the storyline at this point. And how last game certainly was a freaking trip. I have no idea what's in store for us now, based on the choices I'm gonna make. Because last time, we went down there, and we tried to reason with her. We tried to talk to her and get to know her, and we ended up stabbing her, and then she turned into a god. And then we killed a god. And that was a mistake. And then, you know, she tore us into molecular pieces. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good today. I had a good sleep. I slept really well. Like, I went to bed early last night. I was pretty tired after repo. So I went downstairs. I had dinner and did some reading. And then I basically crashed. And that was really nice. I haven't slept early in a while. And I hope you are also doing well, Shy. Like, I always hope you guys are doing well. This is gonna sound sappy as hell, but, like, I genuinely think about you guys and my chat and my community when I'm, like, doing other stuff. Like, just, I hope they're doing okay. I hope they're doing well. I'm doing all right. My days are slowly getting better. Good. I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Also, I will say, guys, this game does have a big trigger warning list. It does get pretty heavy. So if you can't handle today's game or anything, totally okay to step away and just come back another time. I'm not playing something so heavy. I do think I need to find something, like, chill to play and not so existential crisis. I've been going pretty heavy on it. I'll have D&D in about an hour and 15-ish. Okay, good. I'm glad that you have your weekly D&D game. It's good to have a routine like that, and especially, like, spending that social time with your friends. I learned that recently with my own tabletop game. It's just knowing that I have that Sunday thing to do every Sunday, to go and be social and hang out with my friends and play our characters. It's really nice. Good. Good. All right. Let's get into this. It's a nice little escape. Exactly. That's how I feel about it. All right, yes, let's get to slaying.
You're on a path path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright, let's see. Let's go with silently continue to the cabin. We haven't just not said anything.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know, Voice of the Hero has been, like, the most reliable of the unreliable narrators at this point.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know, I haven't just entered the basement without the blade. What if I just don't?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an
What's the worst that could happen?
room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Okay, this is different. She seems more tentative this time.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it is suspicious.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Ooh. See, hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you, lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you, or just continue down the stairs. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Bowie. I will. I'm having fun so far. You know what? Let's say we're here to save her. What's the worst that could happen?
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Right?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Are we? I feel like if I feel like this is a bad idea. I feel like getting close to her with the chains might not be a good idea. But I'm not here to make good choices. I'm here to make choices that make interesting story. Really, like, when all things are said and done. none of the choices I make in this game are necessarily good or bad. It's the interesting thing about it. They're all very, like, human choices.
You're only making this more difficult.
I like it difficult. I am gonna shit talk the narrator the entire time. I dislike the narrator the most.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, look at those big old eyes. How could she be evil this time?
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Okay, like, I feel like that's a legitimate question. Like, she seems pretty nice this time around. The last few times when we went down with the knife in hand, she was already ready to be a bitch. Like, she was very like, you're coming down here to stab me, you have a weapon, I'm not gonna trust you. But here, we don't have the weapon, and she's being much more, I don't want to necessarily say reasonable, but she's softer.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
There isn't a key. Do you have any ideas? Or I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Also, we got
to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
The fuck? Did someone...
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Let me out of here?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, this is
It would have
weird.
been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Okay.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay, okay, how could she... Just because you chew through your own arm to get out of a trap doesn't necessarily mean you're evil. It just means that you have a very... Oh god, she's not really flinching. She has a high pain tolerance or no pain tolerance or... Oh god.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's
I mean,
now.
it's a still image. We don't know if she flinched. I do understand that, but like just the look on her face and how far she had already gotten through the meat and to the bone of her arm. Just, she could have flinched that first time and then just, you know, disassociated the entire rest of it. Oh god.
Or we could use it to free her.
Or we help her just cut off her arm. We're gonna saw this situation.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh, I only have the option to save the princess. Okay.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Like, there's not even tears. There's no tears of pain or anything in her eyes. I don't feel like she's feeling it. Oh, God.
You cut into her
Ugh.
flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Yeah, this is not the face and the body language of someone who cares about what's happening to their muscles and
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh, God.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
And now we have a confirmation.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
There's the blood around her mouth.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by that? Okay, the narrator has already proven at this point that they can control us in a way. I forgot about that.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
He's doing it.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of options here. But I'm gonna go with warn her because I'm in it for the drama.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
This is getting tense.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I mean, we are still alive, to be fair.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to go through that. Okay, but,
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I mean, maybe, sure.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Okay, now he's just being a jerk.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Okay, he's got a point there.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh my god. Okay, I wonder what new voice we're gonna get with that. Because all of the voices that we've had so far have been... There was Voice of the Broken, and Voice of the Broken was basically very depressed. We had Voice of the Stubborn, who was super angry. Just everything. We had Voice of the Contrarian. It was alright. And then there was... Oh my god, it was the voice that I was like, that one can get it. Can't remember now. Oh man, I can't remember, but like, the voice acting for that one was good. And it made it onto my, like, hear me out list.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. I actually don't think I've chosen this one.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time.
Oh.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Okay, we have Voice of the Smitten. So clearly, okay, interesting. And he's calling the princess our beloved, so clearly we chose the romantic route last time. Which, I mean, this whole game is supposed to be a love story, so...
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The four of us? Narrator... the only four I can think of here are the princess, the princess, smitten, hero, and narrator. Unless there's more? Now I'm confused. Also, this particular voice is giving me Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows. I can't unhear it, and so that is who I'm I'm seeing in this whole time for this particular voice.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Oh, Voice of the Smitten is pure comedy. Alright. Looks like ads are running. I also speak from the heart, but... ads are running. I'm taking a quick cracker break to eat a cracker, obviously. That's one of the reasons I like the breaks. Running the ads and like taking a break from the game is like I get a chance to make sure that like I eat. Lurk at the Team Tiny esports is in competition right now, so I'll be lurking until it's finished. Oh, yay! Well, thank you for the lurk, Ducky.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Oh, this is nice.
Walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, we're doing this without the knife.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Sure. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? You You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
All right. Enter the basement. We're doing this bladeless run.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Okay, voice is even more like feminine this time, like very like Disney princess.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She's had a glow up.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I love voice of the smitten. He's so extra.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
So how many times is it that Aurora just says something and then the other voice says the same thing right after? I know! I know! It happens a lot.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Damn straight.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
It's true. You did.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
You're not the first,
What
my man.
matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Incontrovertible seems to be one of those words one would write on their palm to remember. A little bit, yeah. Let's see. We have some things to explore, so what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Absolutely going with that one. Are we the ghost now? Maybe. Huh.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That was very, like, anime character levels of...
That's because she's perfect.
She's delusional.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Ooh, that's a good question.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
My hot take here is that the voice of the hero is a new voice every time, and the previous voice of the hero transforms into the others. Ooh. That's... Okay, you know what? That's a really interesting theory. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, but before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Oh, girl.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Oh,
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
That is not... She was just literally saying whatever we wanted to hear to make us happy.
Not so sure.
Yeah, I'm with Voice of the Hero on this one. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Oh boy. Okay, I mean, ew. Sometimes the narrator says things and, like, he's making a good point. And I hate to agree with him.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Can we, though?
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre.
Yeah.
And further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Well, I've only got the option to rescue her, so we're gonna be rescuing her, but I'm...
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You're what? take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh boy, oh god.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned.
Look at how pretty she is this time.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more.
How is this gonna get fucked up? Like, it's already a little fucked up. It's already a little fucked up. There's a lot, like, when you're reading between the lines of what she's saying, it's, like, I don't feel right about things right now, but...
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Would they, though?
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Mm.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? We can just leave and we can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. It's giving, like, what do you want to have for dinner? Like, that's all I can think of right now is asking somebody who's, like, super indecisive about what they want to eat. But in this case, it's like, do you want to end the world? Or, you know, like, what's going on here? Alright, I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh god, I think her eyes got bigger.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Oh, the music got fucked up again! No! I knew this...
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh god. She changed again.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
She's anime-ifying as we speak, yeah. What would make you happy? Oh god, I'm gonna... But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Oh god.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Oh god, this is so weird. Okay, clearly something's happening here, and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here, nobody gets hurt, and we just figure out a way to be happy together? And we're going with that one, because I am literally scared here. Hey, City! What's up? We're playing more Slay the Princess. It's, sure is.
Oh, is that
Oh.
really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
Oh.
I guess we could do that.
That was a switch.
Oh, at least she's normal again.
Okay.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Oh no. Oh no, I have made a mistake. I have read enough fucked up dark romance to know that what oh no. Oh no.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do.
Are we about to rip out our own heart and show it to her?
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Oh my god.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
They say to give a girlie your heart. I don't think that that's this what they meant. Yeah, I agree.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it? Maybe soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened, threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
What? Oh god. Well, now I'm invested. Can't back down now, right?
It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Happily ever after. Oh.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
Voice of the hero so much. Voice of the hero is so good. But also, yeah, no, this puts the bad ending into a new perspective. It does. It does.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
I think this is the first time I've gotten an epilogue instead of chapter 3.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Oh, voice of the skeptic. Okay.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Can't say I'm happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better
Okay, we
question.
have seen the world end a little
Where's
bit.
the other one?
That's true. Where is the Smitten? Where is Smitten?
The other one? Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent. Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
That's not true, because we had voice of the hero, voice of the broken, and voice of the stubborn, and the narrator all together. Clearly someone had a happy ending. God damn it.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
That's probably fine. We didn't go down with a blade twice, and this is how we got here. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror. Because, like, right now, there's only the mirror in front of the door here. And I'm going to go with it. Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it the last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options.
Yeah, that's fair. Skeptic.
Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
We haven't done this right a few times, like, just to be fair.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important. Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do. Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again.
I mean, I didn't have a choice last time.
Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone. Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the doors of the basement. You said that last time too, but that hasn't stopped it from showing up again.
That's true. Every time the mirror shows up.
Or moving. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
Approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. Is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find a handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time. You reach forward,
Nope.
your hand
Goddamn.
instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures. and then you push the door open. Marvelous. You can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
So a tower instead of a basement?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Good, good.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
Right? Like, it was very much her changing and being like, oh, I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy. It very much showed her manipulation, I think, because she was attempting to she was making herself prettier and simpler and all of that so that we'd back off and just take her. Like, now that I look back at that and I realize it, and of course the ads are going to run while I'm having this deep, intense conversation about, you know, what happened in the narrative. But it definitely showed that. And I think it showed a little more of her actual manipulation than when she was being evil. Because, like, with her manipulation when she was evil, she was just being very blunt. She was being very, like, no, this is, you know, she didn't trust us. We saw the distrust. But with this, and us being kinder to her, we're not seeing the distrust that she may still have for us. She's showing us what she thinks we want to see by us playing the hero. You know, she is playing the damsel in distress situation really well. That's what I think about that. All right, ad break is over.
That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning.
I didn't even hit the button to make the line go. That was just the narrator cutting the hero off.
No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
What?
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
Did we just wife her up?
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food. This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light. Just enough
this
to
is concerning.
Woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
Wait a minute. Based on the shape of this and the shape I see in the tapestries, I think this is Voice of the Smitten. I think the entity protecting her is Voice of the Smitten. That's why he didn't show back up. He's with her. Because we've seen ourselves-ish with the clawed hands and everything, and sort of in the mirror, in the Endless Void area. Right? It is a theory. Like, we're gonna find out.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words
Oh.
leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind,
Aw,
knocking
man.
your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
That's not suspicious at all.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
What is this place? What are we supposed to do now? You mentioned dinner on the stairs. Excuse me, get up. Silently push yourself from your seat. Slay the princess. Well, we're gonna explore a little.
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Okay.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
It does look yummy.
Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table.
I agree.
But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
I personally am like, random food showing up magically on the table, nah, that's Fae tricks, and you don't eat food given to you by the Fae. Like, that's just a one-way ticket into living in immortal servitude for the Fae. And, like, some days it sounds okay. I'd rather be doing that than, like, working a job. But, you know, it's still not a good idea, necessarily. Oh, no! Oh, no! I don't like the... So I'm not superstitious, and I'm not superstitious, okay? I'm so, like, eat or refuse her hospitality. But I'm not crazy enough to insult a hill while I'm standing on it. I'm not stupid. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Refusing her hospitality right now seems like the dumbest idea. Just from, like, a standpoint of everything. Because another thing, like, going back to the like, you don't eat food from the Fae, you also don't insult insulting their hospitality is another thing that, like, you just don't do. And that's what it's giving me right now. We're gonna eat. Eating sounds like, so insult your host or walk into a trap voluntarily. Exactly! Exactly. Like, rock and a hard place. That is where we are. We're between a rock and a hard place. Except the rock is like a really pretty princess and her shadow entity that may be another version of us. I haven't figured that out yet. All right, we're gonna eat. Oh God.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
You know what? If we're gonna die, at least we're getting a good meal. Should I stop watching if I want to play this game? I mean, probably if you don't want to be spoiled for anything. I have played pretty deep at this point, and I don't know how much you caught last time.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
Not much. I mean, I feel like everybody will have a different way of playing through and different ways of getting through the endings. It's okay. I don't know any of the endings either. I am also playing this kind of blind. I've just been going with my gut.
This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Huh. So I've kind of gotten the premise of this game with it, you know, this is a love story. Like, a lot of this is obviously metaphors for, like, life and death, but also relationships and, like, the cycle of relationships. Oh, wow. This is...
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal. That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending down. We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Yeah, she's not talking to us. She's talking to the entity up here.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet. Its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
Or maybe the entity is just her power manifested. Maybe. I think it could be her power manifested. I don't know yet.
I'm so tired of eating. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What just happened? Did you make that torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? I think she just said something she wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Oh. You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one. The one from last time. He's not gone.
I knew it!
He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
I knew it. I love it. I love it. And I got an achievement for that, and that makes it even better. So which evil ex are you fighting this episode, right? Hey, Smitten, you were really chatty last time. Do you have anything to say? Yes, let's call him out.
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Mm-hmm. I'll avoid spoiling myself too much. Have a fun stream. Thank you, Cynic. Thank you for being here. No worries on going if you don't want to be spoiled. I appreciate you stopping by.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
I'm also gonna go for my D&D, but I'll lurk. All right, thank you.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say. I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Flames roar, and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game.
Skeptic has a point
I feel
there.
like I'm 2 steps behind. You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Hey! Will you look at that?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Okay.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun. You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
Oh.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
This is like clearly a metaphor for not necessarily a relationship becoming stale, but just two people who are in a relationship who necessarily, like, it started off great, and it's not that it's bad, it's not that it's terrible, it's just not the same.
More pieces are added. Feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
Like, girl, that's it.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy, I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is... awful. I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
I'm gonna say this place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of the shadow.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy.
Is it though?
Oh, I know. We should do something. How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
Would you look at that? I'm out of ideas.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it... If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Whatever the shadow's been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. We don't have to let it go out. Say nothing. I want to know what she would choose.
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow
Oh.
rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Yep.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
There is such thing as too much time together. Yep.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Hello, Blaze. I feel empty. So that's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. Nothing's changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I'm sorry. I feel like all of this is my fault. None of these options are great. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. I'm not sure I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. No, Slay the Princess, say nothing. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real.
I don't know what this is.
I'd like to find out.
Me too. And I don't think we're going to find anything here. So, I guess it's time for us to leave.
Offer her your hand?
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
It does if he's telling the truth.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
Okay.
And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
I mean, like, the last time we tried to leave, it was the void. Like, this is different. There's stars, there's trees, there's the woods.
He's really gone, isn't he? Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you, a comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, there it is. I meant it. Share a dance with your happy ending. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try
Oh
and
no,
find
the
her?
ad! I'll give it a second. This is interesting. Well, just I love waiting with this music. It's not really music, it's just like the sound of the void. The very loud sound of the void. Oh good, the ad break is finishing. Yay, welcome back everybody.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Explorer, of course you're scared. This is not the end for you. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Not the end. Whatever is on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. I'm just going to approach the mirror this time. You approach the mirror.
Oh, I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Let's see how weird it gets this time. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. Oh, you've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make it worse? What do you think of this vessel? I'm still planning to kill you once we're done. Do you know what happens to the world we leave behind? Have you figured out what you want? Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Well, we're gonna go through these.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Okay, that's fair.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
She's always got such interesting lines here, and I love them. The writing for this character, because I don't consider this character the princess. I consider this character a separate entity that is connected to the princess. Just her lines go so hard. Does it matter how many times I go back? At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other on the matter. I just want to stop. It all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, well let's go with makes me like you more.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Okay, but like, all right. I didn't expect to be read so well by that. Okay. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Okay. Also, this particular vessel, I'm just gonna go back to just her design really quick. I like how that entire time the blade was on her necklace, and like we could have killed her at any time. We had that choice. It was there and like at the ready essentially, and she had to just trust that we wouldn't murder her. Like, us having the blade on our hand when we go in there, you know, she's already on the defensive. She's not going to trust us. But in this case, she's putting the trust in us because she's wearing the blade so close to her heart. And that's, character design, chef's kiss. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Oh no. I really hope my internet didn't just go out. Giving it a second. Doesn't seem to have gone out on my laptop, so I think we're good. I haven't said I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Alright, do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Interesting way to put that. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
You don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh, we shared a happy ending with her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna not go down with the blade again.
The interior of the cabin is almost
This
entirely
time,
bare.
we're gonna
The air
lie
is stale and
and say
musty,
we're not there
and
to
the
kill
floor
her.
and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
We're gonna see what
Perched
happens
on
with that.
table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Okay, now we're gonna lie. Just chaos.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Oh boy.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
We aren't. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What is your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay, interesting.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Right? So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
See, if I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Oh, what? I'm sorry, I can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take over the world. Risk to take your world over the potential fate of the world. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. I'm just... This option here, I'm going to keep you locked away down here for a little bit. I think I'm going to go with it. It's a little messed up, but like I said, I'm just kind of playing this with my gut and doing not necessarily what feels interesting, but more, what's the words I want to use? I'm just trying to like see what options I get, like I'm exploring all the avenues essentially.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Okay.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here.
Oh.
It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Okay.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that
God
decision.
Damn it! I made her go crazy.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I'm not examining the chains. I feel like she'll try to choke me out. I feel like either of these options, she may try to choke me out. But I'm gonna go for retrieve the blade. Thanks. Thank you, Blaze, for another hydrate. I'm gonna go with retrieve the blade.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh no.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh no. Currently at work. Honestly, had a kind of shitty morning, but seeing the messages in Discord did help a little. I'm glad. I'm really glad, Blaze, and I mean it. You are a fantastic mod. You have been such a wonderful help in not only catching certain things I need to catch for my VOD to edit my VODs later, but also just kind of keeping things, you know, really great here in the chat when we're playing. And I am so lucky to have you as my mod and somebody in my community, and yeah. And I'm glad it made your day better. I'm glad. Also, number go up. Oh, it does! That's fantastic! I'm so excited!
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She
I
needed
mean, we
Arthur
have
to
seen
get
her
out.
do it.
But you hear
multiple
the conviction
ways.
in her voice. I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
You will! You absolutely will! I believe in you!
Where the princess sat only a moment
Oh
ago,
no,
there's
she
only
gnawed
a
her
stick of
hand off
armor,
again.
its cooling flesh still chained to the wall, and she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me, or did this room get a lot bigger?
Hello? I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over? She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down there and letting her bleed out. Let's finish this. Can I get something if it gets to 100? Probably. We'd have to figure out what that something is. I'll have to think of something. But yeah. I'm gonna say hello.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Oh no. She crazy. Oh, she's lost an arm. Let's go.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds?
Okay, fair.
She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
About time. 30. It's 35 streams away. It's true. Alright, you know what? You're right. Let's finish
Your
this.
eyes dart to the corners of the room.
It's like at
You
least a
don't
few
see
months.
her.
That's true. Because I only do about, at most, maybe 3 streams a week. Unless, like, I'm doing something special. So that's at least 10 weeks. 11 and a half weeks? Just like 3 months.
Where is she?
If we investigate the arm, we're probably going towards her. Close the door behind us. We at least know she can't get out, but I don't think she's trying to get out.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Let's see. Come out. Come on out. Let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Wait.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
I guess we're venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor. The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade.
Oh no.
It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The beast. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Curious what voice we're gonna get this time.
It will be the end of the world.
She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
Ooh, voice of the hunted.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
Ooh, interesting way of looking at that.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
I mean, that's true. Like, she could have bitten her own arm off to get out of there.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm taking the blade this time.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and
I don't know if, like, doing anything with the mirror every time gives me anything, but I'm just doing it. I don't know, it feels right.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a great staircase.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
Oh.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The
Oh.
walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
She's chained up. She can only go so far.
Remember, she's just a princess.
I don't think she's just a princess anymore. Just to be really fair, she had a tail. And like some princesses can have tails, but she looked like she was walking on like 4 legs. Ugh, of course the ads, alright. Ugh, stretch break. Oh my goodness. I love this game. I like the idea that the narrator had to read the line, if the princess is living here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor like 20 times because of all the different routes, right? Like that line alone, the person who had to put those lines together, I feel like they're like, I'm so tired of saying this. I'm so tired. I feel like they may like just have random moments of that line in their head. Excellent. The ad has finished. Welcome back, everybody.
She's certainly not just a princess.
I agree with the hero here.
You're not helping. Doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you.
That's how you know she's a predator.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Okay, but why?
Spine and pulls you upright.
Why is she kind of? Like I'm not into it. God damn it! I can't play games and not just. I have to not be thirsty all the damn time. It's the audio part. It's the audio person in me. Good audio, like good voices. I am that person who listens to like ASMR stuff. Like I am that demographic.
Yes, Shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
See, you get me, Blaze. You get me. Like, is she a red flag? Slay the Princess does tell you at the beginning it is a love story. It is! It is! And sometimes you're into the monster lady. So maybe maybe encourage, maybe a little. Maybe a little. We'll go with that, uh-huh. This is just calling out me as somebody who's into, like, monster romance. Like, oh, we're gonna be dating the Yeti? Let's go. That's not true. I've never... No, wait. Have I ever read anything with a Yeti in it? I have to think for a second. Wait, yes I did, because it was like 50 pages on my Kindle and I got it for free and I was like, you know what? Let's just see how bad this is. And then I read it and I was like, this is bad. I think I finished it out of like morbid curiosity, but Yetis don't do it for me. Yetis are not on my list of, yeah, that's an acceptable monster to bang. Like, if you're into Yetis, like, power to you. Like, that's your thing, and I get it. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, but what if it's, like, well-written, then it's really good? Like, if it was well-written, maybe I would have enjoyed it. I don't know. But, like, I find weird books out there, and then I'm reading it, and then I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing I would be into, but here we are. Alright, where... Don't you hear that clinking? She's in the chains again. We're fine. You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. We don't have to kill each other, you know that, right? Dragon girl is a fairly common one. That's true. Dragons are hot. In general, I dig dragons. I think I've read a few good Yuri with that. Yeah, same. On my list of, like... Dragons are great. I've read some good Minotaur ones. Both male and female Minotaurs. Centaurs, also cool. I am a werewolf person through and through. I read a good Mothman once, but that was more, I think that was an AO3 fic. I can't remember. Snakes, oddly good, even though I don't like snakes in real life. Fictional snake individuals, just like it. Same. Do you have any recommendations? Oh my goodness, I do, but I'll have to grab links for them, and I'll put them in the Discord later for just like some of my favorite monster romances. Some of them will be spicy. We do have quite the lacking of anime and manga channel in Discord. You're right. I will fix that later tonight. We will have I could technically put it in media, but I think like fill that up with your right. Same. Yeah, and I'll fix that later tonight. It would. I agree. Alright, let's see. You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
What else? Wait.
You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, Finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
I didn't know we were gonna... I didn't know we were gonna explore Vor in this. Oh no. Why couldn't we have just died?
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
Oh no.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
It sure does. Like, we are currently being digested. And having a conversation with her in her stomach. This is, for all intents and purposes, Vor.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
Oh, I don't like this.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
Girl.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
Oh god.
Her chains, she's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
I wonder if it has reverse 4-2. I don't know.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
Okay, so clearly she thought if she consumed us this time and had us inside her, she could maybe leave? Like some sort of weird bypass? Ugh, I don't like calling it bypass. Oh, there's no good English language right now.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
I mean, to be fair, every time we have left, it has been together in some form.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
I don't think killing ourselves in this situation is the right thing. Can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. Spit me out or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave. I could use my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you. Dig with the steel claw. Fine, you can leave. You can leave, just let me go. Screw you, slay yourself. I want to know if she can talk to the cabin.
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can
That was a
only
mistake.
assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death. There's no more space for words.
You know what, let's just try
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
Oh god.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
The corridor turns to bang as the princess desperately throws everything at the floor. Your flesh screams.
Oh god, the audio on this is terrible and I hate it.
Fresh waves of blistering acid.
Oh. I might be a little sick.
You can't hold me forever.
You slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating heart. But will can never truly exceed the limits of the flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur, your eyes clouding over as they melt in their sockets.
Oh.
What little air remains in this rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs is finally too foul to breathe, and your lungs mercifully give out before you have to suffer another burning, liquefying moment. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You know what, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with that. Oh my god. That...
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Oh, okay.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Okay, this is new. This is interesting. What is our mouse thing here? It looks like a bird? Maybe?
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Hey, Combat Cat. No worries. Thank you for being here. Either way, I appreciate it.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
The princess finally hear the narrator again?
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Unless the princess is the voice in us now.
Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away.
Wish the Broken is back.
We don't even exist as a body anymore. We're still here, though. And if we're safe, isn't that better? She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I guess that's it then. This is us now. We're the woods. Okay.
This thing watching us. What is he?
I'm not watching you. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him? Okay, let's say I want to stop her. What do? I feel like I can't do much of anything right now. Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. Why aren't you being nicer to me? Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Didn't you eat me? I can feel the pressure of the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? Whatever we are right now is an abomination, and I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, you, narrator, how do I stop you? I'm actually gonna be like, I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me.
How could you say that? Look at us. We're almost everything. And we can be even more than this. Don't you feel our potential?
No, you're spot on. You exist, and not as some part of a gestalt entity mushed together with bits of you and the princess. You're an individual. You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Oh no.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
What? We're gazing at the terror in our heart, baby.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten.
Nobody lightened. Yeah.
I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
What?
Don't like this. It's better for us to be the woods. I don't want to go back.
No! I devoured you! I won! I put things back the way they were supposed to be!
Oh god.
Some division, when so, can never truly
Some
be
tears can never be
mended.
mended.
A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Oh. God.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
We're just like her, and she's just like us. We never should have left her. I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
This feels like a metaphor for like a toxic relationship. Like a codependent toxic relationship. You know what? I never wanted to kill you, not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
God damn it.
And that other thing is... You'll just have to wait and find out when it happens. Ignore him. His words only confuse us. Just do it. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... Fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here. I think we are happy, actually. We might not be a part of her, but being around her was almost the same. Almost.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. That thing reeks of death. I don't want to look at us.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains. You unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I'm curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think that anything is real out there? You think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay. You have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
You know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Okay, fair. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. I think he does, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him.
There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you back?
One. Whatever
Oh,
you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
okay. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
This is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. I'm ready to go back. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start this one first.
We may fight, and we may not. But not all fights end in destruction, just as not all conversations end in peace.
Again, just such good lines.
Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to finally know what I am, and to have had the chance to know you.
This is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. You know what? Hold on. Before we... Just in case. Just gonna stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Okay, there's no waiting forever. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. A scarred and beautiful heart, bring the wounded wild to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. It's time to jump in. This is our last run. Thank you for the redeem of hydrating me. Fresh, cold water. Let's just make sure I've got everything set up. Alright. Alright, let's get into this. Silently continue to the cabin. I've never picked
You
just...
make your way up the short path to
Why
the
set
abbey.
things up when you can set things
You'll find
down,
the
right? Well, I mean,
princess
I was kind of setting things down.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I've never just silently done the thing.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason.
I have done this.
You walk down the stairs.
I just only remembered that because I remembered that line from the narrator.
Around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I mean, I've done it a couple times at this point.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's armed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Are you sure she's not armed? I mean, she's got the chain. Technically, I just noticed, does this game have double audio? It shouldn't. Aha, but I think... Ugh. I see what just happened. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone when your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more. Each impact.
The princess can throw hands.
Crushing hit. We can still turn this around. You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Fair.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Okay.
This was fun.
Fun? Oh, okay. Alright.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
It's a friendly sparring match where both of you die, yup. No, I don't think this is the end, princess. We're gonna go through this at least 2 more times.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Adversary. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then you know I can hear you, right? That's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat.
You've got the
she
voice
will
of the
do
stubborn
everything in
again,
her power to
which is
stop you from
interesting.
slaying her. Don't be lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Okay, fair.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already. The cabin is tighter than its exterior
Ooh,
would
okay,
suggest.
interesting.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. You walk up to the wall next to the base. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase. Its walls
So locked in
pressing
for
on the
this
sides and
ending.
tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
It sure is.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Voice of the Stubborn is like, I'm into it. Let's go.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you.
So Aurora, her
Remember,
voice getting
you're
you
here to
this time?
slay
A
the
little bit,
princess,
a little
not
bit.
to have a good fight.
Like, I do like me a good, like, unhinged villainess vibe.
As you descend the final step,
Oh.
form of the princess
hello.
comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Okay. Okay. She's like very demon. I'm into it. I'm into it. Yeah, she could get it. And by that, I mean like she could step on my neck. And I'd be fine with it. Damn it. Oh. Oh. She could forcefully take it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't, I'd be like, all right, well, you know, I guess this is how this is happening. And I'd be fine with that, I think. You know? I think I'd be okay with that.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. God, I have a type and it's crazy. No, I'm sorry. I have a type and it's red flags. Like, that's not a good type to have. But like, it's okay because it's a fictional red flag. I don't want a red flag relationship. So there's that. I can enjoy it fictionally.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I mean, you could manage a red flag or two. Yeah, everybody's got like at least one red flag. As long as it's not like a blazing red flag. Like maybe like a pink flag. Exactly, just not too many. Like everybody's got a red flag. Everybody, at least one. Where you're just like, ugh. But like there are just some red flags where you're like, you know what, I can deal with that one. Like, I don't know if I could say what my red flag would be. I guess somebody who has been in a relationship with me in the past might be able to say like what my red flags are. I kind of don't want to dig into that too hard. Be Polly, collect all the red flags. I played that out to make a one person for each. Yeah, because you're spreading them out. You're spreading them out. You're not condensing them all into one person. It's when you condense them into all into one person that it gets to be too much. All right. I hope you heard that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different, so you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave without saying anything. I feel like we need to unpack some stuff here.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Okay, that's fair. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Lie. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. Don't worry. I'm going to do a good job. Got me. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. Remain silent. And we're gonna gaslight her as a treat.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously.
Oh, we're gaslighting the narrator. I didn't realize that.
Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
Right, you look different.
You look exactly the same.
Oh, interesting. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Okay. If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists. Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah. Especially that last one.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
I mean, he's got a point there.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
You know, we're just gonna go for this. We're just gonna go for this. We're gonna attack her.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Oh no.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
I mean, is it though?
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
What? Let's strike at her heart head on. Let's just give her what she wants.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Unlodge the blade and attack her from a different angle.
You pull back on the blade's head,
alright.
doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade free, the princess...
Is she on top of us now?
...onto her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room. You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully.
Did her other...
But you can feel the hilt in your grip. You still
She's
have your
healing.
weapon. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last. This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
Aurora, how do you feel about getting thrown? It really depends on the situation. Like... It really depends on the situation. Like, I've been thrown into a pool. I've been thrown into water, and that's fine. I knew it was happening. I've been, like, thrown into, like, foam pits and places that are safe. That's fine. But, like, if you're gonna throw me into a wall or something, like... I feel like the intent there matters. Like, I feel like the situation, it's situational on how I feel about getting thrown.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll, I think overpowering her.
What about a bet? Absolutely, that's fine. As long as it's like a soft enough bed. Like if it's like super stiff or like super flimsy, like it's gonna hurt my back or something, then no.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place. I own you.
Oh, okay.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Oh, goodness.
How disappointing.
Oh.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp.
Ugh.
The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that wasn't great. Eye of the Needle.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Damn, voice of the stubborn coming out swinging.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room.
So what did we learn? I don't know. Hesitation bad? Didn't think well enough? I'm not sure. I was, Are
you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that is?
strategize before going in. Yeah, that's true. If I had any idea of like what was going to happen, I would.
Everyone, yourself included.
But I've been like, let's just go by like what feels right in my gut and see what we get.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Alright, we haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call this woods. It's like her influence is poured out into the
It's
world.
evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too?
Voice of the Hunted is very soft. It's hard to hear him sometimes.
Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Actually. I'll turn the music volume down just a bit for myself. Right, what if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something
You're the
else?
chooser. The best we can do is advise. But we
Oh.
can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
I mean, this is still a path in the woods. You can see the trees up there. That's true. Alright, what happens next? It seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning?
Yeah, it's just a passage this time. Yeah, it's like a cave. It's like a cave passage, like into a canyon.
From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know, screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase. The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press
Just
forward.
like the passage of time.
The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the
I read
wall,
that sentence wrong.
a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there, Take it.
But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, then that's it.
Maybe it'll go away again.
For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. And let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement.
No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
Happens if you don't take the blade this time. That's kind of what I was honestly thinking that. I was like, what happens if we don't take the blade this time? Like, what happens? And I don't know. And I'm kind of thinking of, like, not taking it this time and just finding out what happens. Like, let's...
We can try to survive without our steel claw, but you've marked us as easy prey.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you. This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement.
Hey, Raven Moon, good to see you.
The floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay. Now that I've heard that in this situation, if the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. I feel like almost every time it's been said in that same cadence, I feel like they recorded it like once and then just slipped it in. So like he didn't have to record it every single time.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want to fight, how about you come and get one? I know you can get out of there on your own. Are you still sure you want to fight?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
There'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over.
Fine by me.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel.
Oh God.
The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife.
No, it is a nice tail.
This is a joke? Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
She's bubbling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. But we'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us.
I know I said this earlier, but I really have to stress how thin of a razor's edge you're on right now. We know.
The only way out is through the eye of the needle.
And we're going to win.
We'll need the steel claw. Grab it as we leave.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Run.
Oh,
Without
wow.
hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the
Okay.
ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rapid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Steelclaw, now. Without missing a step, you grab the blade from the altar.
So you do want to fight me? Good.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there.
Can't wait for the smash or pass tier list that Aurora promised once we finish it. Did I? Did I promise that? And I forgot. Like, did I? If I did, I'll do it. I'll figure it out.
And we'll take the fight with us.
Yeah.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
You promise it now, even if you hadn't before. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Blake.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you. You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on? Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now! As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out. The blade...
Voice of the Hunted is, like, good.
Turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Okay, girl, shit.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Oh my god, okay, okay.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Ah, the long quiet. Our friend. Wide open field. Lure a hulking foe to an advantageous terrain and win. Alright, but you don't have the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
It's very final this time.
That thing reeks of death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A bird. A figure, faint and veiled, in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh. Oh! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Crow reveal, yeah. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
So many. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Good use of crow fact.
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought all of this was wrong.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Others like you. You've said something like that before. Have every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all of this hubris? Ooh, nice.
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically. Soon I'll be gone entirely.
and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Death of the author. Run out of questions. Okay. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. A lie. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. I still want to know what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. Oh, okay, cool. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Burning heart, bring the eye of the needle to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Shit, what? Oh, God.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
What? Okay, there's a lot of options here. I'm gonna go through all of them. There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions, and I need more answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess. Slay the princess and just don't say anything. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. There's a lot of options here. I'm trying to figure out what direction I want to go. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try to explore a little. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Talk this through. I still have so many questions, and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Okay, she makes a good point there.
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to
Girl!
Then so be it.
Oh God!
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Okay. Let's see. I remember the moment of my victory. As soon as you entered my domain, I destroyed you. Address this special statement directly. Appeal to your shred of humanity. You speak of life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here, which is rejecting her authority. Argue your independence. You act as though this world can exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject her perspective. I won't engage with violence. Oh. I don't feel like she has any humanity left to her. So I feel like appeal to our shared humanity is not pardon me. Is not. So I think this is addressing the vessel specifically. I think if you address it directly, it gives you options. Oh, welcome back, Shy! We've both become better for what we've been through, haven't we? Not all obstacles are equal. Can meaning not exist in the absence of cruelty and pain. I fought you to protect others, not to better myself.
And yet you changed regardless. Your perspective widened. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me.
Ooh, okay.
And I knew you. Even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you then, but maybe I should have. I miss what it was like to be together. Can we go back to it? You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that moment remains our truth.
Yeah, we're at the end of the game, so we're having a moment here.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
I was so glad to dance with you. That was a mockery of a life we shared. What we shared there was agony, but it doesn't have to be like that. We can find a way to make things better. I never want to hold the world still, but is suffering the only alternative? I never want to hold the world still, it needs you. The only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget. There's a version of that world worth living in. You know what, I'm gonna go with it. I was so glad to dance with you.
And dance with me again. And you'll never have to stop. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it.
Alright, I've snoozed the ad that's supposed to start. We've got 5 minutes before it's all... I have to pause for the ad, essentially, so I'm going to be keeping an eye out.
I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
And I would sacrifice everything to free you again.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
I am literally just once again going with my gut.
Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, but perhaps others are. I don't fear death, not anymore. But what if I am not a body? I don't fear death, not anymore.
If you do not fear it, then there is no need for you to struggle against it. Let go. Leave with me.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. No, I won't leave with you. Not until you see things from my perspective. Okay. Hey, Aurora, if I was the princess, would you slay me? I feel like that's really complicated because that means that you would come back. So maybe not like the first time, but it really depends on how shit goes down the rest of the time. To be read in the same idea as if I was a worm. Okay, but those two things are not the same. If you were a worm, of course I wouldn't crush you. I'm fine with worms. Worms are adorable. Right, so if the princess is basically supposed to be like the concept of death and suffering, I don't think getting rid of her, in my personal view, is necessarily a good thing. I understand, like on a fundamental level, yeah, death and suffering is terrible, but death and suffering is part of like life and the human condition, and I was just the inevitability of human condition. It's part of the cycle that we have as humanity, and like yeah, sure, we could not die and we could not suffer, but what would that leave us with necessarily? Because even with death is something. What if you don't want either option? Okay, also fair. I mean, I see it from both directions, and I see the pros and cons of each. Like, without death, without suffering, what could humanity do without it? But also without death and without suffering, especially without death, like even just like the suffering, I don't just want to leave death, but I don't want to just get rid of it either. Yeah, exactly. Like, a cycle has to be a cycle. Cycles are important. Like, if you think about a butterfly has to go through the cycles of its life. It's complicated, and I think a middle ground deserves to be found. I agree. I honestly kind of agree there. There's got to be a middle ground. But I'm not going to stop the fight yet.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe in things when you... It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Oh, okay, there's some other options here. So, okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Slay the princess. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. Slay the princess. Oh, and the ads, of course. All right, I'm gonna wait for the ads. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And we'll go through them again when the ads are over. Oh, I don't have Mix It Up open. Sorry. Hold on, I can actually do that while the ad is running. I have to get used to opening Mix It Up. Hold on, I gotta open it, guys. It's a whole new program I gotta, like, remember to open so it does the thing. Alright, now it should work. There we go, and I'll even do it just to... Ah, much better percentage of Fox. Alright, so we're going over the options again, now that the ad is over. Okay, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Slay the princess. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess. Your cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. Slay the princess. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so the two leaving things, that is us just leave. I don't know what that's going to do. I don't necessarily want to choose those. Slaying the princess obviously is killing the concept of death and suffering, like, and we're taking different stances on it. However, you know, I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die is a very simple, pragmatic way of looking at it. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. We're sympathetic to what's happening, you know, but we want the world. We see that we clearly see a world in which ending her is the better option. Your cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. In that answer, you know, we're seeing suffering and death as a cruelty. And so I'm not exactly on that one page. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. I like that answer because even if it feels like a little like stagnation, it feels like a, I don't know, secret third option. Also, yes, Blaze, you are a little foxier than the Fox Girl today. That's true, like by like 20% ish. And you've done everything to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That is another one where, like, it's like, I feel like secret third option, because, like, what if we can change the concept of death and suffering? Like, what if we can change what death is? And so I kind of like that. I don't know what it'll do. Like, that's true, you are. So I feel like I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna go with, you've done everything to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh! It's our buddy! It's Voice of the Hero! Explorer, which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where is everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought the voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. I'm gonna say you have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
No. I'd like that for old time's sake. It's just you and me. Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
The offer still stands. Could you describe the cabin to me for old time's sake?
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
It's funny. After everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
We only have two options. Slay the princess, or sit with her. What if we just sat with it? Accepted it? I don't know. Like, that is my gut. Yeah, I think we're just gonna sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are you going to do? I don't want to have to slay you. I don't know what other options there are. I'm sorry. Slay the princess. Or slay the princess. I don't think I want to be a god. I'm gonna ask first, are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you don't continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Let's see. I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take this all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Okay, then let's do this. Let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to her plan. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Slay the princess. Actually, I want to... This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
I don't want to forget you. Actually, we're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
What if talking about this right now? How do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different? I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you.
Ugh.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
It's not really about liking you. Honestly. We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually, something's going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I take all this back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Oh, now I only have the options. I can agree to her plan, which I assume basically resets the game to start. Sorry, but I can't do that. We slay the princess. We at least apologize to her. Or we slay her. This is actually a really tough choice. Like, I know I can go back and play the game again and see other options. Because I'm pretty sure I have barely scratched the surface at this point. Oh my god, okay. I don't know what I want to do. They are tough choices. All right, I think... Thank you. I think in this case, I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I don't know. I think that's just the... I've been following my gut this entire time. Do you want to end it here? That's a good idea. That's a good point, Blaze. 'Cause I don't know if I want to. We haven't seen everything yet. Those are not the options proposed. They really are. You know what? Let's agree to her plan. Because like she said, like we asked, like, how do we know we haven't done this before already? And really, isn't that just like the crux of a time loop? That's what we learned in Stars and Time, really. Fuck it, let's go. Let's just do this.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you. Just do it. See you soon. Remain silent. This is a love story. Let's go.
Oh, I love you too.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right. And that's where we're ending today's Slay the Princess.